The original video is linked in the description down below. Enjoy.
Alright then, so what you're going to see in this one is the police refuse to take evidence or even pass anything on to the CPS, which could be used as evidence. So they're failing in their duty, and the same officer has removed his warrant card, so nobody can see or identify him. But we'll get straight into it and I'll break it down.
For it to be passed to the CPS, and then the CPS will decide. Is the CPS responsibility at the end of the day? Is it, sir? You are denying the CPS the opportunity to review this case themselves. They have a right to review it.
That's why.
The way they reviewed it last time when you guys charged.
So as you've seen, he's got a lot of paperwork which he's trying to hand into the police station for them to look at, or even pass on to the CPS to look at. Looks like he's done his own investigation of the crimes and wants to hand it all over to the police. And it seems like the police don't want to do their job, hence why he's had to do his own investigation in the first place. And now they don't want to hand it over to the CPS or even look at it themselves.
And it was dropped. Even though I told the police that I should never have been charged in the first place.
This is a lot of paperwork, lots of information.
I can condense it.
That'll take a lot.
Sir. We watch the news.
This is why the best option for you would be to go to Citizens Advice Bureau.
No, sir.
So they can put it into a more professional.
I can do that.
So maybe
I can do that. Just send me the Epson link and I'll do that for you. Trust me. I'm gonna make it light work for you. I'll make it light work for you.
So the officer's saying there's too much paperwork there for him to look at. What if every single piece of that paperwork is vital to deciding if they're gonna prosecute or not? When you send stuff to the CPS officer, is that all you do? Send them one piece of paper saying they've committed this offence and this is what we should do? Or do you send them all the evidence you have got for them to then decide and make a decision? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So the more evidence you've got, the better it is for the prosecution, yes?
I'll make it light work for you, trust me.
this
The video, you don't even have to read. I'll just show you video. Sir.
will not go anywhere.
Sir.
This person
Sir, sorry, I beg your pardon. Are you a sergeant or a sorry?
PC.
What's your name, sir?
I'm not saying my name.
So AW2521. You're obliged to give me your warrant number when I ask. As a public citizen.
I'm not giving it because I've had a history before where somebody sent me emails and gave me threats. And I had to go to court for that. So I'm not.
Sir.
So he shouldn't be an officer then. If he's scared to hand over or verbally announce who he is because he's scared of receiving emails which might have a few threatening words in it, then he should not be an officer. If he is refusing to show a warrant card, he should not be an officer because he is scared. It's that simple. And this is the police we've got on our street, ones that are too scared to even identify themselves.
Sir.
Got my phone number.
No, sir. So hold on, sir. You're actually breaching rules. Let me tell you the rules. If you're not aware of the rules,
My address.
sir. No. Your shoulder, sir. You should. First of all, you're supposed to have your name on this thing. You are supposed to,
I'm taking it off for a reason.
sir. You cannot take it off for a reason.
I can. If I
Okay, sir. Then at this point in time, sir. At this point in time, the truth is because you haven't identified yourself, I'm obliged not to continue communication with you.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you, sir.
So what everybody should start doing is collecting their own evidence against crimes which the police are refusing to come out and investigate and stuff like that. They should collect their own evidence, and then there's a thing called a private prosecution. You apply to the courts for a private prosecution. The courts will then look at your evidence, and then they can order the CPS to investigate it if it is a criminal matter. So that's what you can do. Or the judge can prosecute on his own behalf on a private prosecution. Let's do the police's job for them. Let's show them that we don't need the police for most of the crimes, because they don't come out to crimes. They get offended by somebody saying lesbian in their own home. They're online policing the bloody internet. This is getting stupid and ridiculous.
I cannot be having a conversation with a police officer that I don't even know his name. That's not the rules.
I've given you my short number.
That's not part of your police codes and practice. If I put a complaint against you, you're going to be held up for that. I'm not communicating anymore, sir.
So what do you want to do now then?
I can go back and I'll wait, and then you guys can tell me what you want to do. I can call my friends at the BBC when you people are ready. They won't like to. I mean, trust me, sir. You're talking about a threat. Someone sent you an email sending a threat. Do you want people to see you on video the fact that I asked you for your name and you refuse to give me your name? Is that what you prefer? Is that what you prefer?
It's on camera. I'm not giving my name.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Sir, the same way you're not giving your name, I don't need to communicate with you anymore, sir. Because you're not being professional, sir.
So that's the end of that interaction. For those who don't know, if an officer refuses to identify themselves properly, as long as you've got a collar number and a station they work out of, you can ring 101 and find out exactly who they are through 101. You ring 101, you ask them for if they can identify a police officer, and you give them the station they work out of and their collar number, and they will identify them for you. But in this situation, I would have just gone a private prosecution situation. As you've seen, the police are not willing to look at any evidence at all or prosecute at all. So you do a private prosecution and force them to. But that's just my opinions. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.